It's a good day, but it's also a sad day. It's good because we are back in the Valyria Realm, which of course is awesome. It's been a while since I've been here. I've been very busy with work. That's why we've not had, not really had an episode in a while. But it's also a sad day because it's actually time to leave the Valyria Realm behind. The reason for this is that, you know, we've done a lot here. We've worked on a lot of different things, a lot of different projects. We've achieved a lot, and I just want to I'm looking forward to starting again. As much as I don't want to give up everything that we've got here, everything that we've worked on and everything that we've built, it is just time to kind of start again and see what we can do from day zero. And that ties in nicely with the fact that we've been invited to join an SMP, and the SMP is called the Corruption Realm for Bedrock. And there are honestly some brilliant players over there. I've been in their kind of group chat for a while and getting to know everybody and see what everybody's like. And everyone just seems like solid, decent human beings, which is exactly what you want from a multiplayer realm. This is kind of where we spawned up. This was the beginning. The site that is now the rocket shop was actually my starter base. This was our initial sugarcane area that we used in order to get the crafting bench, enchantment table, and all the books around it and all that sort of stuff. This was our initial Nether portal that obviously leads now to what is now the Nether hub, but initially, I don't know if you saw that first episode, but it's where the horse died. It was literally just through this portal and on the other side. So our super smelter was one of the sort of earlier builds. I think this was a silent whisper design. And yeah, honestly, this thing is just absolutely amazing. The way that it kind of rotates, you stick all your stuff in the top chest up there. And then it rotates around by flicking that one and flicking that one, and yeah, just absolutely brilliant because it just works its way around. And the next sort of big project that I worked on was this castle type thing, which again is typical me, kind of unfinished. We just wanted somewhere to put the stables, to put the horses, and that's exactly what this is that we've got here. And then from the top of the tower you can see the cactus farm and the kind of semi-automatic wheat, carrot and potato farm. Our manual farm over there for all of the melons and pumpkins. The cow farm, chicken farm, which obviously cooks the chickens for us, which is lovely. And here is our slime farm, which hopefully should still be working. Yeah, there we go. Which generates all of our slime balls for us. Very satisfying to watch. And then obviously these get transported up this bubble elevator to the storage chest up the top. And I do love seeing these slime balls just working their way up and popping out of the top. It's brilliant, absolutely love it. Of course we have to say goodbye to all of these sheep who have been these prisoners for, well, pretty much the entire season, just confined in their little 1x2 glass prison. Of course we've got this monstrosity of a tree farm which is just absolutely amazing. And then back over here in what is now the shopping district, so we've obviously got our monument shop, which Graveyard Rose built, and we've got our slime shop, which I built. We've got the rocket shop, which I also built. There's an entire episode on this one as well. And it wouldn't be Minecraft unless we went down and checked out the mine. There really isn't a whole lot to see here, just rows and rows and rows and rows of strip mines that go on for hundreds and hundreds of blocks. And of course we've got this god-awful statue holding the egg, which is definitely not my finest build. I've got no idea what that is in his right hand. Not my best ever build. I do like the fact that he's standing on the dragon head. I think that's a nice little touch. And then we have the square, and this was definitely one of my favourite builds. It's got some good detail to it. I like the stone bricks, mossy cobblestone brick mix, the chisel stone brick in there, and the sea lanterns. Still not entirely sure about this fountain in the middle though. And then of course we've got the coloured glass walkway that leads to the centre of the base. And yeah, again, this is one of those things I was very proud of. It's a very pretty build. And a not so pretty build would be the concrete maker, which I think I've used more in this season than I've ever used in the entire history of my playing Minecraft previously. And of course, I have to mention the monster storage system. which I think at this point has well over 400 slots, and that's 2 double chests per item. And even then, you know, we've still got these empty slots at the end here. Over here we've got our monument to the Nether, which is where myself and Dragon Hunter 1974 we took on the Nether, and it was dangerous and we died a fair few times, but it was a really good adventure. So we built this monument to that effort. The landing strip and the bedroom, and I love this mix of the cyan and the sandstone. I just feel like that really works well. And of course I need to show the gold farms. Over here we have the courts, and this was originally going to be used for a very specific scene that we never ended up filming, but I built this court like a courtroom. So the idea would be that the judge would sit up here and judge me, and I would be standing on this block here, and I'd be watching the evidence against me on this green screen up here before my sentencing, and the sentencing would have been whatever it would have been, but I think this was for a very specific crime that I'll stick up there in the green screen so that you can see which crime it is that I'm talking about. And then the executioner, from this perspective, would then receive the instructions from the judge and be told to pull the lever and sentence me to death. And I'm not going to actually fall down there, but yeah, that's a long old drop. That would definitely kill me. Here's our lovely lumberjack cabin, and yeah, built this one so that we had somewhere where we could rest and chill out, because we needed a hell of a lot of wood for our storage system and some of the other projects that we were working on. Again, there's a whole episode dedicated to this. I'll try and leave a card up there, but yeah, this was our lumberjack area. And then of course we have our Nether hub, which is quite extensive at this point. So this one leads off to the drowned farm collection points. All of the drowned end up coming through this portal, land in here, and then you kill them with your looting 3 sword. This was our crazy hallway that we built as part of the Nether hub, which I still love the design of, the spiraling. It really works well. And of course this leads us straight through to the Guardian farm, and this was an epic project. We worked so hard on this one to get this up and running. Again, this is a Silent Whisperer design. I think this one covered about 3 or 4 episodes, with some episodes in between it, so a lot going on. We've got our storage system here, we've got our doggo over here whose name escapes me. Let's have a quick look. Oh, this is Rick. This is Rick's one. This is Bender. So yeah, Bender is now the mayor of the Guardian farm, which is lovely stuff. And then here it splits off into 2 different directions, and on the right we have the end portal and some other stuff, and on the left we have Graveyard Rose's base, we have the industrial district, and we have the desert as well. This was the initial industrial district base that Dragon Hunter and I built, and yeah, we came over here obviously on horses, hence the horses are here. Here's our villager baby maker. And then here we have the industrial district, which again, I am very proud of this particular set of buildings. Here we've got our melon and pumpkin farm, which is all automatic, and yeah, it does a fantastic job just spurting stuff out. There we go. We've got our iron farm, we've got our bamboo farm, which has a flying machine operating it. Got a gunpowder farm with all of the creepers that fall out from there. This wasn't the most efficient one. I'd love to kind of build a more efficient gunpowder farm. Oh, you say that actually, look. Now that I've said that, the redstone's not working, is it? And of course, this all leads to our storage system for the industrial district, which hopefully is just logging all of these items away nice and easily for us. And then just through here, we have the train station. We hop in here and flick that button. We're off. And there we go. That's the end of the line. But we're gonna head back, because the only thing up there is the Nether Fortress, which yeah, I don't want to go over there, because the last time I went over there, things did not end well. And then finally, we have the entrance over here to the Smuggler's Cave of sorts. which maybe needs widening a little bit, but I guess we're not going to get around to doing that. And yeah, here we have the cavern, the graveyard Rose and I built in one of the episodes as well, which again, very proud of. I wish that we'd kind of finished it off a little bit more, but for the most part, it's still very happy with this. And I think with the Caves and Cliffs update that's coming, I think that we're going to be able to do something really, really cool when it comes to cavernous things. So yeah, looking forward to that. And of course, how could I forget the Wizard's Tower? And this was the last episode that we did. All of my building supplies are still over here, as you can see. Still got my redstone box and all the other supplies that one might need for a building of this size. But it's got, yeah, I was really impressed with this build, really proud of myself for this build. It's got all of the things that we need to be able to craft whatever potions it is that we want. So if and when we ever come back to this realm, we will be able to just hit the ground running and everything is already established, and that I think is pretty cool. And so that's it, that's the end of the realm tour. I've really enjoyed this season. I think it's been great. It's been good for me to kind of introduce myself to YouTube from a gaming perspective and creating episodes and building this. I think this is an amazing realm. I'm really proud of this. It's definitely the best realm that I've ever built, but I'm really looking forward, as I say, to working with some other people, doing a couple of collaboration projects and just kind of seeing, you know, what we can do together as a team, as opposed to just me working on my own for the most part, or just Graveyard Rose and I. And that, yeah, very much excites me. So I hope that you enjoyed this wrap-up episode, this goodbye to the realm. If you have, please do leave a like, and if you look forward to seeing me starting again, starting a whole new series on the Corruption realm, then please do hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next episode. But for now, that's it. I'm out. See ya.